Hello! Guess where we are? Hello everyone. It is day 2 and just to answer the question from the last vlog. The answer is this is not my car. This is the car given to me by my company because I am going to Melbourne for a week. Yes, I've lived in Melbourne for a year and today I am going to Melbourne for a week for a training. Let's go to Melbourne. Sometimes I think about life and I realize that everything I've ever desired, I had to pass some kind of a test, some struggle, some challenge. Maybe that's what makes it beautiful and fulfilling. But if I don't get what I desire in a decent expected time frame, there is no fun. Let's say if I want to buy my mom a gift which is worth $1,000, and if I am unable to buy it before a birthday, then there is no fun. I mean, I can still buy her that gift after a birthday, but it's kind of not that satisfactory, not that fulfilling. I didn't do the job in the right time frame. And I think this happens with everyone. It will happen to you too. If you plan to come to Australia, this will happen to you too, believe me. There'll be times you'll be looking for a job, you're like, I just finished uni, I just want a job in a month or so I don't drain my finances, but it'll be so hard for you and you'll be just heartbroken. That reminds me, that happened to me actually. I was in uni and there was a job in Geelong in a regional area, and I thought, if I get this job, I am settled. So naive. I thought I'll be settled. I'll have a job in a regional area. It's a job in my field. I'll be able to make decent money. I'll be able to do my professional year, and I'll just do this job until I get my permanent residency, citizenship, whatever. So I gave the interview through reference and all that stuff. I gave the interview. I got rejected and I was heartbroken. Believe me, it's like a girl left me. I don't really know that feeling. It's never happened to me, but I was genuinely heartbroken. However, I kept in touch with the company, and after a couple of months they gave me another chance. They didn't even take my interview. They said, we like you, there's a vacancy, just can you join tomorrow? And I said, sure. And I just joined the next day. And I was super excited. I was like, finally my prayers have come true, and I'm so excited. I finally got my dream job. After my first day, I called my mom and I said, I think I deserve a better job. Swear to God. Because if you don't get something within your expected time frame, it just doesn't feel right anymore. When you will be planning to come to Australia and you'd be thinking, I'll just go there and I'll find a house, an accommodation in the first week or first couple of weeks, believe me, probability is it will not happen. Because you will be trying to find a house on those apps like everyone else. I'll tell you what will happen. Happens with a lot of people. You'll go, you'll find a house, you're like, yep, that's in my budget, and I'll go and inspect it. And the day you'll go and inspect it, you'll realize there is a big queue, 18, 19 people, just trying to get that single studio apartment, that 1 BHK house that you want. 18, 19 people, and you'll be like, oh, shit, what do I do now? Someone's a doctor, someone's a dentist, and they have more finances. They can prove that they can pay more money in a more stable way. You are still a student with a part-time job. You work at Domino's. You recently got a job. You don't even have a full-time job. It's a part-time job. Well, I'll tell you the solution. The solution is very easy. I've told you many times and I'm telling you again. Australian Guide. You go to Australian Guide's website, you click on Amber. This link will directly take you to Amber students' accommodation. You find yourself accommodation on this website. It's very simple.
I've chosen Monash University in Melbourne. I'm trying to find a studio apartment. I get all sorts of price ranges near Monash University, the university I've chosen. If I open up, I can see there is free cancellation, 24/7, personal assistance, and no hidden charges. I can compare prices, submit my inquiry, and just get an accommodation just like that. It is that simple. Go to AustralianGuide.tech, use Amber Accommodation, and get yourself a house right now.
Having my kurkure break. It's beautiful weather out there. I'll show you guys around. It's a beautiful day. I'm on the main highway to Melbourne. I don't know आप लोग को याद है कि नहीं, पर इंडिया में सड़क के किनारे जो लोग हाईवे पे बाहर निकल के ऐसे व्लॉग करते थे, उनको मैं बहुत जज करता था. अब ये कर रहा हूँ. Okay, so I've stopped here to eat something, drink coffee, because I was getting sleepy. Oh, I just got some lamb meat from the kebab shop. I didn't want to eat the whole kebab. I didn't want to have any carbs. So I am famished. Hello. Finally reached Melbourne. I am staying in a hotel, and I'll show you guys. That's the hotel room that I'm staying in. And this is the beautiful city of Melbourne. Yeah, small, cozy little room. Melbourne आया हूँ, बिरयानी तो खानी पड़ेगी. सही तरीके से, चम्मच से नहीं. Hello everyone. It's a beautiful morning, beautiful early morning in Melbourne. Yeah, it's my first day of the training session that I'm here to attend. Let's talk about the training. I am going to get my training done as an approved person in retards. So what that means is, because I work in the food industry, you know, those cans, the microwave pouches, all that stuff is processed, thermally processed through a machine and equipment called retard. And to have the highest level of command on that machine, I need a certification called approved person. And so the training session is actually in the CSIR or Werribee, a government institute. Well, catch you guys later. I am in Werribee, Melbourne, and I wanted to go to the city. So I thought I'll take a tram or a train, like a public transport, and just go to the city. It's convenient. But then I thought, someone said something once, and I'll tell you what, I'm a bit bougie, petty, whatever you want to call me, but I don't forget things that people tell me. So it was my first week in Melbourne, and I was working as a waiter at Crown Casino. And my boss was there, and she told me that you got to leave from gate 4 and come from gate 7 and all that crap. And I asked her, well, is there a public transport, a tram or a train near that gate? And she said, I don't know. I don't take public transport. It's been years. She was basically saying that you are broke, you take public transport, I have a car. So I thought, cool. Today I've actually used my car and I've driven back into the city before, but just for today I thought I will not take a tram. Hello, guess where we are? Flinders Station. This is exactly where I used to live. This is now called Empire of Flinders. It's nostalgia kicking in. It's like, yeah, I used to love this place. Look at this. This is the main hub of Melbourne. I actually forgot my tripod in the car, so I'm going to the parking to get my tripod. It's kind of weird. I've never done this, like made a video in front of so many people. You know how I am, but I never get awkward. It's just what I do. Make vlogs. This is probably my second or third vlog, isn't it? Second vlog. Okay, so I've taken my tripod from the car and now I am going back to show you guys something. For 1 or 2 hours, they're asking you for $43. Huh. The reason I want to move back to Melbourne is not just because I love the weather, but also because people, I mean, I live in a small town and most people are just not so well dressed, let's say that, and I'm being generous. Yeah, everybody's trying to look good, and that's what I like. I like people who look good.
Cause you know we got to get it from Mary J is in the spot tonight and I'ma make you feel alright. Make you feel alright. Come on baby, just party with me. Let loose and set your body free. Leave your situations at the door, so when you step inside, jump on the floor. It's only gonna be about a matter of time before you get loose and start the
यहाँ का फेड स्क्वायर है, यहाँ पर हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ होता रहता है. अभी कुछ हो रहा है जिसके बारे में मुझे कुछ भी नहीं पता है. Look at this. So this used to be my literally everyday view, and that is why I miss Melbourne. Is this a vlog? I should probably name this vlog I Miss Melbourne. Let's talk about Melbourne. So Melbourne is definitely one of the best places to live in Australia in terms of if you're a student, because not only it's one of the most livable city in the country, it's very easy to find friends in Melbourne. If you're trying to find a dating partner, a life partner, shouldn't be hard, I reckon. Never tried though. Overall, in terms of community, safety, no matter what country you are from, you'll find a lot of community members, your countrymen, and if you're Indian, Pakistani, Bangladesh, watching my content, you'll find enough food for yourself. All kinds of Indian, Pakistani foods. Another thing beautiful about Melbourne is that it's very eventful.
Let's get it crunk on that fun up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration.
This is one of my
In this dancery.
most favorite street. It's beautiful. Like I said, Melbourne's very eventful. Look at this. So this, now you tell me, do you want to take the education loan, yes or no? Do you want to take the education loan, yes or no? Take the risk. Believe me, after a good shift, after a good day of shift and working hard, just walking through these streets freshens you up. I don't know why. I don't know. Maybe it's my broke mindset, but believe me, I'm still very desi. But all this stuff just refreshes me, makes me happy. ये यहाँ का H&M है.
So just dance for me. Let's get it crunk on that fun up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating, body waiting, so just dance for me. Let's get it crunk on that fun up in this dancery. We got y'all open, now you're floating, so you got to dance for me. Don't need no hateration, holleration in this dancery. Let's get it percolating, body waiting.
भाई साहब आप लोग को H&M दिखाने गए थे, नुकसान हो गया. क्या करें, मजबूरी है. नुकसान ये हो गया. तो खैर ऐसे नुकसान होने से ही कभी कभी. अब मैं जा रहा हूँ one of my most favorite place, आबरी अफ्लोट. एक्चुअली मुझे वो पसंद क्यों है, इस पर कोई ख़ास बात नहीं उस जगह में. मतलब रिवर के साइड में है, ठीक ठाक है, महंगा है सब कुछ. द रीज़न आई लाइक इट बिकॉज एक टाइम था आई यूज्ड टू वर्क एट अ पिज़्ज़ा शॉप एंड चाहता था यहाँ वहाँ क्रिस्पी क्रीम, मैकिस, डोमिनोज ये सब खाता था. तो एक दिन मैंने अपने बॉस से पूछा, पैसे वाली औरत से पूछा कि व्हाट्स योर फेवरेट प्लेस. इट्स लाइक आई गो टू आबरी अफ्लोट, इट्स नियर बाय, इट्स बाय द रिवर, बिट एक्सपेंसिव. आई थॉट दैट्स व्हाट आई नीड. यहाँ पे साइड में ऐसे
छोटे कैफ़ेज़, दुकानें, बहुत ही अच्छा सेटअप है इनका अंदर का। पता नहीं मुझे ऐसा क्यों लग रहा है कि मैं आप लोग को मेलबर्न बेच रहा हूँ। भाई एजुकेशन लोन ले लो। तुम आओगे या नहीं आओगे मेरा कोई फ़ायदा नहीं है, मेरा कोई नुकसान नहीं है। आई एम जस्ट ट्राइंग टू एक्चुअली इंस्पायर समवन एंड मोटिवेट समवन हु जेन्युइनली वांट्स टू कम, कि जेन्युइनली स्केर्ड कि इतना बड़ा लोन लूँ मैं, विल इट बी वर्थ इट और नॉट। आई नो ऑल दोस क्वेश्चंस, आई नो आई हैव बीन देयर। यू लाइक आई वांट टू गो, आई जेन्युइनली वांट टू गो एंड यू थिंकिंग अरे मैं नंबर भी ले आऊँगा, मैं बहुत हार्ड वर्किंग हूँ, बचपन में स्मार्ट था, सब जस्टिफिकेशन दे रहे हो अपने आप को, बट स्टिल यू आर स्केर्ड कि आई डोंट नो, इट्स अ बिग स्टेप, मैं मैनेज कर पाऊँगा कि नहीं कर पाऊँगा। आई अंडरस्टैंड ऑल दैट, बट बिलीव मी, मैंने यहाँ बहुत गधे देखे हैं। अगर आप गधे नहीं हैं तो भी सर्वाइव कर जाएंगे, और गधे भी हैं तो भी कर जाएंगे। ये आप बार देख रहे हैं, द जॉइंट बार। एक बार रात के 12:30 बज रहे थे, मैं पार्ट टाइम जॉब करता था, अपनी शिफ्ट ख़त्म करके दिन के शायद 11-12 घंटे काम ख़त्म करके सोने ही जा रहा था, तो मेरी एक दोस्त हैं, उनका फ़ोन आ गया कि मैं तुम्हारे घर के नीचे फ्लिंडर्स पे खड़ी हूँ, आ जाओ। मैं चला गया मिलने के लिए। जब मैं उनसे मिला तो वो बहुत ड्रंक थी, बहरहाल उनको और पीना था, तो मैं उनको लेकर यहाँ गया पास में, तो मुझे गार्ड ने इंटर नहीं करने दिया, क्योंकि ऑब्वियसली मैं सोने जा रहा था और मैं चप्पलों में था। भाई ने भगा दिया मुझे ये बोल के कि जूते नहीं पहने हैं। भाई उसकी बात में लॉजिक तो था, लेकिन मुझे दर्द इसलिए इतना हुआ क्योंकि मैंने सिर्फ चप्पल नहीं पहनी थी, मैंने यीज़ीज़ की स्लाइड्स पहनी थी, और वो मेरे लिए काफ़ी महंगी हैं, पर नया नया शौक़ था, खरीदी थी। थोड़ी सी बेइज्जती फील हुई। पता नहीं कभी आप लोग के प्लान की ऐसी की तैसी हुई है कि नहीं हुई है, और मेरे प्लान की जस्ट अभी अभी ऐसी की तैसी हुई है। बताता हूँ कैसे। मेरा प्लान था आबरी अफलोट पे आके आराम से अकेले में ट्राइपॉड सेट करके वीडियो बनाऊंगा। भीड़ देख रहे हैं आप, तो खैर आप लोग ये देखिए। एनीवेज, क्रिसमस आने वाला है।
Good morning, everyone. It's 3:30 in the morning. Usually I wake up at this time, so I'm back up again. I'm not going to the gym to exercise my body today. I'm actually exercising my mind, doing some crazy mathematics, and graphs and stuff. That's the manual for this training session. The big fat manual. That is the one. It says approved person course for thermal processing of low acid foods. Sitting here at 3:30, looking at all the beautiful lights in Melbourne. It's a funny thing, I actually always wanted to mention this. The day, I still think, it's been almost 2 years since I've been in Australia, but I always think about this. My first day in Melbourne, in Australia, it was 7:50, almost 8 p.m. in the evening. I landed and I had a pre-booked taxi, and I went to the taxi, and the taxi driver was he was an Indian. I think he was Bangladeshi, and he told me something. He said, "You got family here?" I said, "No." "You got friends here?" I said, "No, I don't know anyone in Australia. I just rocked up on a random day to figure out life, and I think I can make it." And he's like, "All the best. You have a crazy story. Not a lot of people come here with no hotel bookings, nothing." That was me. Believe me. There was no Australian guide back then. And then he said something that I still, to this day, always remember. He said, "There will be days you will have no money. There will be days you will sleep hungry. Just do one thing. Don't tell your mother." And I've been through so much. But believe me, that advice is worth it. Don't tell your parents about your problems. What some people would say, "Oh, that's a shitty advice. Tell your parents." Well, it depends how you treat yourself. If you think you the man and you can handle it, don't tell your parents. But if you think, "Oh, I need to tell my mom, and I need my daddy's money," well, we think about life very differently. Then you should do whatever you feel like. But if you like, yeah, I got this. No matter what comes at me, I'll get it. Hey everyone. So I am right now on my way back to Leeton. So I just stopped. As you could see, it's raining right now. And just stopped to get some KFC, something to drink, and then I'll be home. Finally. A lot of testimonies are coming your way. I'm going to show you guys how Australian Guide as a business in itself has helped so many people get jobs, accommodations, start their own businesses, all that stuff. So please go and check out australianguide.tech if you need any help. Thank you.